In this video, we will understand how delays are officially calculated on the NREGA website. In R 14.5, the MIS contains data on payments made between 0 to 8 days, 9 to 16 days, and so on. But it is crucial to note that this is not the date on which the worker was paid. It is the date on which the FTO was forwarded to the center. Payment delays, seen in columns 15 and 16, are calculated by the MIS according to this payment date, which we know is the date of the FTO being transferred to the center. Therefore, the calculation of delays completely misses the time taken by the stage 2. The actual credited date, when the worker's account was actually credited with their wages, is only mentioned on individual muster rolls, and there is no other report with which we can actually understand the extent of the stage 2 delay. In order to understand the real delay, it's important to know three dates: T, which is the date of muster closure or work completion, the date on which stage 1 was completed and the FTO sent to the center, and the date on which the worker's account was credited with wages. Delay calculation must include the entire time taken from 15 days after the work completion to the time the amount is credited to the worker. The Act also has a provision for penalties to be paid to the worker if their wages are delayed beyond 15 days so that delays are minimized or at least compensated for. The delay compensation provision says that for each day that the worker's wage is delayed, the worker will receive compensation of 0.05% of their total wages. For example, if the worker has earned ₹1,000 in wages and there is a delay in getting the money by 1 day, then the worker is entitled to a compensation of 50 paise. If the wage is delayed by 10 days, they are entitled to receive a compensation of 10 times 50 paise, which is 5 rupees. The MIS automatically calculates the number of days a transaction is delayed beyond 15 days and the compensation is calculated. A program officer approves the delay compensation, which is then transferred to the worker's account just like their wages are transferred. Currently, according to the MIS itself, 66.5% of delay compensation is rejected. LibTech analyzed 90 lakh transactions across 10 states in financial year 2016 to 17 to assess the real stage 1 and 2 delays. We found that on average, stage 2 delay was 51 days. This delay was not shown on the MIS or included in calculating payment delays. We found that only 21% of those 90 lakh transactions were actually completed in 15 days, and for 32% of the transactions, no delay compensation was calculated at all. This happens because if the state government does its job and sends the FTO to the center within 15 days, even if the center takes 3 to 4 months after that to actually send the money, the transaction will not be counted as a delay on the MIS. LibTech's analysis was used in a 2018 Supreme Court case where the Supreme Court acknowledged the findings and ordered the center to take full responsibility for the entire delay. Even today, however, the MIS delay compensation report only calculates stage 1 delays, and the stage 2 delay tracker on the MIS presents a very incomplete picture.